I'm Jenna Sackett, one of the educators for Stahls TV. And while you're here watching this video, give us a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe.
Hi, it's Josh Ellsworth with Stahls, and I'm coming to you with an important product update about our CAD-CUT heat transfer vinyl lineup. Stahls has been manufacturing heat transfer vinyl for many years. We actually invented the whole category, and we have a lot of choices in our lineup to help you grow in your business. Now, we're always thinking about the future and innovating and trying to make sure we have heat transfer materials that match today's garment and meet your demands as a decorator, which there's always more demands each year and each year. One trend that we're noticing out there in the market is that the garments are scorching easier. So it has become very important that we come out with a low temperature heat transfer vinyl. And if you've been following us, you know we've recently launched UltraWeed in May of 2020 to be able to accommodate these heat sensitive garments. Now, we've spent the majority of the year adding to this color range, adding new colors every month and building up the range so it can be your go-to product. We love this product because we're manufacturing it in the US. It's easy to work with, it's a matte finish, it feels great on the garment, and again, it's a low temperature application. Now, to be able to clear the way for more widths of this product and more colors over time, we are discontinuing fashion film, and that's why I'm creating this video for you to watch. I know a lot of our customers have relied on fashion film over the years, but the feedback that we're hearing from customers that are trying UltraWeed is that they're liking it better than fashion film. It's marked at the same price point. It has a lot of the same colors, which is intentional. We've color matched a lot of the fashion film line. And it has some advantages in that it feels a little bit better on the garment, has a little bit better stretch, and again, it applies at that low temperature application, which is a big difference from where fashion film is today. It's going to open up a whole new category for you. So in today's video, I want to get you comfortable with this CAD-CUT UltraWeed product, show you exactly how it works at every step in the process and review it for you more or less. And then if you haven't tried a sample, I want to encourage you to order a yard or a roll of UltraWeed to try it in your business. Just to be clear, fashion film will be discontinued at the end of 2020 as colors start to run out. We will not be replenishing them, but we've committed to keep the big colors like white, black, red, etc. in the lineup through the end of the year to make sure you can make the transition in your business. We're giving you plenty of notice so you can try this product, make sure you like it. We do have other heat transfer vinyls at Stahls that you could potentially use, but we've identified UltraWeed as the ultimate heat transfer vinyl, and we believe that it's going to be the product for you in your business. So without further ado, I've created some artwork. Let's load this UltraWeed heat transfer vinyl onto our vinyl cutter and show you the cutting process. UltraWeed is an extremely thin material, so one tip is to make sure that you have that blade barely extending out of the blade holder. One of the most common issues we see out there with folks cutting thin materials is they have the blade too far extended. Actually, if you're used to using fashion film, the blade extension is about the same because the materials are very similar on thickness, down to just a couple microns difference, which you won't really be able to tell on the garment at all. We're cutting our 15-inch wide roll of UltraWeed here, and we'll soon be adding 12 and 20-inch wide rolls as well. With a product name like UltraWeed, you might expect that it's going to be extremely easy to weed. Let's talk about some of the details of this material and the characteristics. It does have the sticky backing that you're used to if you've been using fashion film. It's not quite as high tack as the fashion film backing, which I find makes it easier to weed with less breaking. We spent a lot of time on that part of the development, is making the material so it would be easy to weed but still be able to hold very good detail in your cuts as long as you're cut accurately. The other thing to note is that it is a hot peel material. Once we get over to the heat press, that will come to life and you'll see why that's important. But in the weeding process, it's also a benefit. So you can weed this on a heated surface like our heated weeding table or our weeding panel, and that will actually make it quite a bit easier to remove this excess, particularly valuable if you're doing larger designs like I'm doing here without extremely fine detail. And so we're just going to remove the excess from this, and then of course take the weeding tool back in and clean out all the little centerpieces. Again, you have a nice tack to the material. So if you accidentally pull up any little detail, you can position it back into place. Now, I have cut a smaller detailed design, so I also want to show you that. I'll clean this up and won't make you watch this whole process, but let's take a look at this left chest logo that we've created as well, which is down on this part of the material. It's pretty easy to see the cut lines on the medium to darker colors. Like most materials, the white becomes a little bit more difficult to see the cut lines on. But I like to start this long edge of the material and then grab it and work it across together. And I've cut some very fine detail in the coffee cup here. So you can see thin lines without lifting, no real issue for UltraWeed as long as it is cut accurately. Even fine text. Toughest part is grabbing the piece. If you lift up the edge, you can just position that back down. And you can see we have a completed cut with extremely fine detail. We're getting ready to press a 100% cotton long sleeve t-shirt, and UltraWeed's application instructions when you're applying onto a garment that has 50% or more cotton, you need to be at 280 degrees to 300 degrees, and the application time is 12 seconds. So I've programmed the preheat for just a few seconds, and then I have the 12-second dwell time. So let's go ahead and preheat our garment. We'll lock it down. UltraWeed applies at a medium pressure. We have a nice flat surface here now to be able to decorate. I'm going to position my design into place, which is a left chest location on the front of this shirt. You can use a cover sheet if you like. You don't necessarily need one. I'm just going to lock the press down for 12 seconds. We're using the Hotronix auto open clam, so it'll automatically open when it's complete. And we will be able to hot peel our design. One of the biggest benefits of UltraWeed is this hot peel carrier. Sometimes, as you see here, it's so easy to release that it actually released when the press opened up. So I can just grab that off and throw it away. Let's rotate this shirt over to the back. I'm just going to spin it right on the press, get to the back location. And again, I'm going to run that preheat on this side. And then again, we'll position my design. Has a nice tacky backing so I can make sure that it holds into place. Go ahead and lock that down for 12 seconds. And then we will hot peel once the press opens. We're at a 4 on our control board, which is the equivalent of 40 to 50 psi. See, very nice and easy to release. Doesn't hold up at all. Now, this is our single color application. Let's take a close look at the matte finish and the finished results. So not only do you get the super soft result that you're used to if you've been using fashion film, but you also get the matte finish that is one of the competitive advantages of using heat transfer vinyl by Stahls versus just some of the brands that are sold in craft and hobby stores. So now we're getting ready to press a 100% polyester hoodie, and so I've been able to adjust our temperature down to 260 degrees. That's one of the advantages of UltraWeed. If you're pressing performance wear or tri-blends or anything that has less than 50% of cotton, you can press it at 260 degrees, which is awesome. Let's start with a little preheat on this. And I'm going to show you how to do a two-color design and how easy that is. So we're going to position our background layer in place, and this will be a very quick process, and I'm just going to tack this on here for a couple seconds. What that does is it gets it to temporarily hold, allows me to remove the backing even hot right away, and prevents the design from shrinking, which will make it easier for me to align my foreground layer. So watch how easy this is even at 260 degrees. Just going to lock it down for a couple seconds. I'm going to hot peel the backing. And then I'm going to be able to take my foreground design, and we've designed UltraWeed on this crystal clear carrier that makes alignment very easy. So let's see if I can find the right location here. There it is. This actually has a couple different types of layering. It has a drop shadow that we've designed so you can see the direct layering capability of the materials. You certainly can layer this material very easily. And we've also created a gap outline so we can get kind of a three-color effect with the garment color showing through. Now, I'm going to cover this with a cover sheet to be able to heat apply it, but I'm going to also use the 2-second fast tack again because I have a piece of the Mylar carrier overlapping this layer. I don't want to get that indent effect in it. And I caught a little piece of orange material, just get it off of there. A little scrap that was hanging off. Let's press it for another couple seconds just to get it to temporarily hold. I'm going to remove the backing so you see how it hot peels even after just a couple seconds on direct layer applications. Then we'll cover it with the cover sheet and give it an additional 12 seconds. Let's take a look at our completed results. This design not only looks great on the garment, but the garment maintains its integrity without scorching. Even 2 and 3 color layers still feel very soft with UltraWeed. So now that you've had a chance to see how UltraWeed works, hopefully you're getting excited about it. We think this product not only is an ideal replacement for fashion film, but we think it's quite the improvement because you're getting all of the same benefits of fashion film with a material that has a little bit more softness and stretch to it and a product that applies at a low temp that's made in the USA. So you can't beat that. Again, we would encourage you to try this product, order the color swatches, request a sample. We want to get this product into your hands so we can make the transition from fashion film as easy as possible for your business. We do appreciate you trusting us for all of your CAD-CUT heat transfer vinyl purchases, and we'll be developing more new products throughout 2020 and 2021 that can help you grow. Thanks for watching.